Check.
Check, check.
Good.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Downtown Eastside Heart of the City Festival, and welcome to the Downtown Eastside in Chinatown. Welcome to the Chinese Cultural Center, and welcome to the Fishing History Walk with Rosemary, Georgeson. My name is Terry Hunter, and I'm the artistic producer of the Downtown Eastside Heart of the City Festival and executive director of Vancouver Moving Theatre Company. We're a Downtown Eastside-based theatre company. Savannah, my partner Savannah, and the artistic director. We've lived in this neighborhood for 40 years now. We lived across the street for 8 years in the Lim Sai Ho Kau Mok building, and we sat on the porch and watched this center being built. And we're standing on a spot where there was a road going right through here. And before that, 100 years ago, we would have been standing in a tidal flat underwater. The buildings on Penner Street came back and there was docks back here. People pulled their boats right up to here. And before that, of course, this was the dinner table for the local First Nations people that have been here since time immemorial. And with that, I should also acknowledge that we're on unceded Coast Salish territory of the Musqueam, Tsleil-Waututh, and Squamish peoples. One little business I got to do before we start is go around and pass the hat. It's $10 for folks visiting, and pay as you can for local folks. We work hard to provide accessibility for local people, so it's a pay as you can situation. So I'll just pass the hat, and then we'll turn the evening over, the afternoon, the morning over to Rosemary.
Does it matter which side? Doesn't matter. How do you get it started?
Hi, I'm Savannah. Just as we're about to begin, one of the things that is always really interesting to us is what neighborhoods people have come from, and how did you hear about this particular spot? So I'm just going to drift around and answer that question to you.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you for coming out to share this walk with us. It's really great because I see a couple women here who've been part of this industry also. Spent some time hanging around in canneries and on some of the boats. So I'm hoping that if I'm lacking in any knowledge that you guys will help fill in a little bit somewhere along the line, and feel free to share a story or two. Has anybody else here been part of the commercial industry?
Is it coming out?
I have.
Is this not coming?
Yeah, it is.
Great. What part of the industry are you in?
I think you can turn it up a bit.
Salmon gillnetter. I gillnetted until I was 33, actually.
Wow.
Cool.
I'm an old troller and gill netter.
Okay.
Yeah. What else? Debbie, what part were you in?
Basically, I was a troller, but I've done gill netting and seining, fall seining and a gill netter, or troller most of the time. A little bit of seine, or gill netting, seining and troller, Maine.
Cool.
Up and down the coast.
Nice.
Just, you know, get on.
Yeah.
But out of Stantula, by the way.
Cool. Lori, what part of the industry were you in?
I have been fishing a whole bunch. I went on different types of fishing boats, worked in canneries, and then worked with subcontractors to fisheries, doing like salmon enhancement programs and monitoring offloads of commercially caught fish.
Nice.
So you worked in the fisheries department?
Never in the fisheries, but subcontractors, like companies that got contracts to do that stuff.
And the lady with the case of canning jars.
Kathy. I lived in Prince Rupert at the same time Lori was there, and did some salmon fishing, and then for a short period of time had my own halibut boat until it blew up. That's another story.